Hey everyone, you're watching the baddest man on the planet, Trans Aaron 38. And you know what that means? That means that this channel is for adults only. So if you're under the age of 18, go somewhere else.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm your host, Trans Aaron 38, coming at you with some more Transformers Kingdom action. Today we're taking a look at the new Transformers Kingdom Voyager class, Predacon Dinobot. Or is he a Maximal? Never know, right? Anyway, here is Dinobot in his official packaging, which is awesome. And there's Dinobot. He transforms in 28 steps. Oh, yeah, he looks really good. Very nice piece of artwork on the side. Same with that little tiny little window packaging here. But love the artwork on the side of these boxes. Very freaking awesome. So, yeah, let's get him out of his cardboard and little window packaging here. And see what Dinobot is all about. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we got Dinobot out of his cardboard and plastic prison, and well, cardboard and a little bit of a plastic. But anyway, Dinobot out of his packaging, and my god, this guy looks like he just got plucked right out of the Beast Wars cartoon. It's like, he looks really fantastic. Anyway, just like the new packaging, because he comes with official packaging here of the new Transformers Kingdom. We got a nice picture of Dinobot, I mean. And there he is in his Raptor mode right there, which is cool. I love this artwork with this new Transformers Kingdom packaging. And of course, his name is Dinobot, and it's a Tommy, all that good stuff. He is War for Cybertron K-18 in the line, which is cool. Voyager class, all that good stuff. On the side, you got that nice piece of artwork right there. The Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy Kingdom, which is awesome. So, very neat. And on the back, you got your obligatory product shots. He transforms in 28 steps. And, yeah, he turns into his Raptor mode, which is pretty cool. And, yeah, messing with him firsthand, this is a really good representation of Dinobot, right out of the packaging, and he is actually a really cool figure. Prior to this review, I know on my Inferno, it's like I thought I had a double of Optimus, but when I peeled this back, it's actually a different Optimus Prime with some writing and stuff on it. So it's a different Optimus Prime. So there is different variations of cards now. And this one here, I get another Dinobot, but this is a different Dinobot card. This one actually shows Dinobot in his nice little pose there. And it shows he's a Maximal. So, there's lots of card variations going on, ladies and gentlemen, so be careful with that. So, I wonder why they're doing card variations. But, anyway, here is Dinobot. He does come packaged with two of his weapons. He gets a sword. The sword, you just there's a little nub right here. And, there's a little port right there in between his little, Raptor claw hand things. You can't just peg it in here, like, you can't peg it in there. You have to peg it in like so. And then you close his hands up around it, which is cool. So we got those nice. And then his tail. His tail gets folded up. Is folded up like this in the packaging. And you just unfold this tail section here. And you just, that same port right there, you just stick it in. Stick it in there. And there you go. There's Dinobot with his two weapons. Definitely on the head sculpt, they really did a good job on Dinobot's head sculpt. I really dig it. Looks like they just plucked his ass right out of the Beast Wars cartoon. And I actually dig it. Very nice with the chest. You got the nice blue with the gold right there. Gold right there on his crotch. very nice paint apps on him. Nice little gray pieces right here. The gold, like the gold plastic, looks really good. They did really good on Dinobot. I actually dig it a lot. And he doesn't have much of a backpack, which is pretty cool. And I dig that. I dig it that he doesn't have much of a backpack. Now, you can store his tail. Just peg it in. Whoop. There is a storage back here. There's a port back here. And you want to make sure there's a little, on the port here, there's a little nub. And then there's a little nub right in there at the same time. You can peg it in here, but it doesn't go in all the way, so you got to rotate it. And see, it just gets knocked right on in there. So, you can have Dinobot just with his sword, all in general. If someone gets to end up making some golden disc, I want to have him holding a golden disc more than having his tail. So there's storage for that, which is pretty cool. And then the storage for a sword, if you don't want him holding his sword, you can actually fold his tail up with it. So it's a very cool little gimmick here for that. You just peg this in here, and then the sword, you just clip it in. Yeah, you may have a little bit of a purple end here, but for storage wise, there he is, just in his bot mode. So that is pretty cool. Now, size comparison wise, go ahead and bring in his wave mate, would be Inferno, ladies and gentlemen. Would be Inferno, his wave mate. See how they look together. Alright. Studio Series 86 Hot Rod. See how they look together. Alright. There's Blur. And if I can grab him without messing stuff off my shelf, grab these other three dudes. There's Optimus Primal. Well, one's a dudette, so. And get Rat Trap in here. And of course, gotta try to get these guys in here. And gals. Black Arachnia. Spider boobs. So yeah. So there's a nice little Beast Wars cast right there. So there's Optimus, Black Arachnia, Optimus Primal, and then Rat Trap. Rat Trap could have been a little bit bigger, in my opinion, but I see what they were trying to do. So yeah, there's Dinobot. And yeah, I was like, yeah, I got Cheetor in his beast mode for size comparison for Dinobot. Articulation wise, his head is on a ball joint, very nice wiggle waggly. His arms rotate around on a mushroom peg, and there's a hinge right here as well, which is cool. And then the arm here actually is on a hinge as well. And then you got a swivel here, the bicep swivel, got a nice elbow joint, you can go either directions with it. And you got a wrist swivel. And of course, you know, he can grab stuff with his claws, which is his hands, which is cool. He does have a waist swivel, which is cool. Legs go out far. Legs go back and around. You got to move them around. I don't know if you can hear that. Tight thigh swivel. Nice tight knee joint, which is good. Feet pivot up and down. And there's ankle rockers. Ankle tilt, whatever you want to call it. So yay for articulation for Dinobot. So yeah, there is Dinobot, and yeah. So like I said, let's get down to transformation of this awesome character. All right, we'll go ahead and go ahead and I'll unpeg his tail. Just take it off to the side. Since we already got stored off to the side. Future references, if you guys don't like the purple on this, there's always a chrome pen available. Chrome, liquid chrome. That's what my tail is going to be ending up as after I'm done with this review. So, I'll have pictures on Instagram of it. Go ahead and move his tail up, out of this way. Go ahead and move his arms up, like so. Get them out of the way. And the cool thing is, you want to go ahead and undo this section here. And at the same time, you want to move his raptor arms out, which were already somewhat of a pegged in, like it just pegged in there. Pull them out on that side, pull it out. Everything's compressed in here pretty nicely for Dinobot. Alright, next up, go ahead and swivel this section out on both sides. Swivel both sections out. Alright. Go ahead and grab his raptor head right here. You know, grab Dinobot's regular head, pull it apart because it tabs into the back of the raptor head. Go ahead and pull his raptor head up. Let this map down a little bit. Really tight on that joint. Waist swivel around like so. So we're going on with this. Next up, go ahead and rotate this section around like so. Bring this down. And then this whole section here, you want to, there's a little hinge right here, moves over. And then tab that in on that side. Next up on this side, rotate this section around. Rotate this section over. At the same time, we'll tab in. Going to bring this section up. And then Dinobot's head. We're going to untab it here. Bring it back. Like so. Now you can rotate his head back around if you want. Personal preferences. I'm going to bring accordion this tail piece up. And this will tab in like so. Like so. Alright. Gonna bring this down on this hinge, but not quite yet. Next up is the feet. I'm going to close this feet in completely, the heels, like so. Undo these panels here on both sides. Bring them out. You want to match them together like so. You want to bend them at the knees, like so, right there. Like bend, like break the knees, like. Bring this up. Bring these all up in. Now, the knee joint there, you'll see a tab right there, and there's a little slot without his leg being in the way here. You want to tab that in, like so. Next up, this side here as well. Then you want to do here is bring this section down, like this at the same time. And you want to bring his legs, spread his legs, spread them, bring them up. And those two little tabs will actually tab right into here. Well, I'm doing his head, and then bring his legs down, bring his legs down. Go ahead and straighten his claws out, rotate. Go ahead and stand them up. There we go. Bring his arms forward. Get him slouched over. And all you have to do is just peg his tail in. And there we got Dinobot in his raptor mode. And they did a great job. Yeah, there's a lot of kibble you can see here, but that folds up nice. It folds up nice, and I actually dig it. I actually dig it a lot. They really did a good job with Dinobot. I actually absolutely love this figure. So you got the articulation of the arms here going on here. with the legs. With the legs here. It's cool. You got the articulation with that. So you get the, and then you got the swivel for the legs. You got the arms. The arms, you can move them around, whatever you want to do. Bring them off to the sides. Give them that little raptor look. And there it is. So, very awesome. Everything pegs in nice and securely. My one gripe is, whenever I first transformed them, these panels weren't actually lining up, but that was my fault on it. So be careful with your panel lining here. So these are part of his chest. A lot of people is like, at first I didn't like this blue showing back on the back of his thighs, but if you had Dinobot like this, you ain't gonna see it. He looks magnificent, ladies and gentlemen, magnificent. Yeah, there's not much I can say, but anyway. Size comparison, here's Paleotrax with his little, oh, come on Paleotrax, stay still. There we go, Paleotrax. And I kept Megatron transformed just for this special occasion, because he's better in his robot mode, in my opinion. Here he is with Megatron. Yes. So, get these guys in here. See how they look together. Very cool. Very cool indeed. I dig it. Can you dig it? And of course, go ahead and bring in Cheetor, which I have him transformed into his beast mode for size person with him. Very nice. Actually, I think that scale is pretty damn good. Actually, scale's pretty damn good. So yeah, very cool, ladies and gentlemen. So there you got Mr. Dinobot. You got his nice little tongue in there. You got his tongue painted red. Just cool. Probably a little bit of a plastic pieces in there, but all in all, got his tongue painted red, and I'm not too fond without him having his front teeth, the front teeth right here on him. I'm not sure what happened on there. You know, he has, but just to stand alone, he looks really good, and definitely with the striping, definitely. I can see Crimson Raptors doing a red paint version of just go across this gray with red. That would actually look cool. To do different, you can do blue. You can probably do the blue Velociraptor. That'd be cool. That'd be cool if you guys actually did customs like that. That'd be pretty badass. So yeah, very cool. And you can't really joke with Rat Trap here. Rat Trap's like, giddy up, Dinobot. Giddy up. So, you gotta do that. Gotta do that. So, yeah. Final thoughts on this figure. Be right back. I'm going to transform him back. Which I was going to just cut to a cutscene. But let's transform him anyway. Because he's a fun transformer. And I actually dig it. Transform him. Definitely go ahead and grab his legs. Bring him up. Up. Like he's flying. Woo! Go ahead and get his legs untabbed from this spot right there. Bring him forward. Rotate at the waist. Bring his raptor head down. Clip these panels in. There we go. Bring these up. Bring his raptor arms off. Untab. Face down, tab into the raptor head. We'll rotate this section forward. Rotate. And you want to bring this section down at the same time, and then you want to bring his arm up. And then you want to tuck his raptor hands back up in there. Rotate, rotate. There's one side. Go ahead and peg his Rest of his tail end back there. Rotate. Tuck him in there. And there's Dinobot back in his robot mode. And it's a cool transformation. It's finicky at first whenever you try to get him into his Dino mode. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. He's a fun figure. I actually dig it. Dig it a lot. So, the one thing is trying to get his tail unpacked. There we go. Cool. So, yeah. Very cool figure. Indeed, ladies and gentlemen. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this awesome review of the new Transformers Kingdom Voyager class Dinobot, whatever you want to call him, Maximal, Predacon. He's a keeper in my book, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys and gals enjoyed. Definitely a cool figure. And looking forward to more of these awesome Kingdom figures headed your way. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to check everybody's links down in the description down below. And I'll follow everybody back on Instagram. If they follow me back, follow me and I'll follow you back. All that good stuff. So until next time, I'm Ghost Trans 38. Try not to make it too long of a review for our audience, but I hope you guys enjoyed a nice look at this Transformers Kingdom Voyager Dinobot. Until next time, I'm out of here. Later. For honor.